Alright, welcome to Star Citizen. We're in free flight mode. Looking at the MISC Freelancer. It's free flight week. We can look at any, or play with any ship that we want to, pretty much. This is a ship that I personally have been wanting to try out. So here we are, we're in it. Excuse me now. So right now I'm in third person view. See him in the pilot seat here. Of course this game is still in alpha, so there's a lot of glitches. If we zoom out here, take a look at the ship. She's real pretty. Landing gear.
Landing gear down. Landing gear up.
Some nice big weapons on the side there. There's a turret at the back. Missiles on the wings. And sitting in here, it's a nice view. Some people don't like it, but I mean, I like it. Makes me feel like I'm in, a big ship. But let's get out of the pilot seat and have a look around. Alright, so that is the main pilot seat right there. You've got a couple of, I guess I'd call them engineering seats back here, and the co-pilot seat. Main pilot seat, you sit here if you're going to be obviously flying the ship. If you are playing single player in this ship, that is where you want to sit. This seat here will give you access to shields and a few engineering systems, so co-pilot could sit there, but you'll notice there's no flight yoke there, so he can't actually fly the ship. You can only fly it from that position. And then say these two, when you sit there, all you get is the engineering stuff, like shields and power distribution. So we can just take a look at that real quick. Okay. So you see I get a heads up in my helmet display here as well. You've got quite a lot of displays here, so it's pretty good. And you can configure them, different displays, than that. You can have a different layout if you want to. But you can't play the ship from here. And then we'll take a look in one of these engineering seats, just so you can see what you get there. So if you've got a third person, they could conceivably control this stuff. Not weapons though, just power and shields. So if you've got 4 people, one person here could have power, and the one on the right maybe can do the shields over there. Give them something to do while they're sitting there. But it's not, it's not necessary. I mean, they can just sit there, perfectly capable of controlling everything from the pilot seat. Alright, so let's take a look through the ship. Here is the berths, the 4 beds. They also, looks like they double as escape pods, which is kind of cool. Can't wait to see how they implement that. And you can get in the bed. And I guess the screen's going to let you access some ship systems, maybe check on your cargo while you're lying in bed eventually. Right now it's just a kind of a placeholder. Alright, so those are the bunks. So we can continue down here. We have the front outer door control. Doesn't look like it's a door control, but that's what it does. I guess maybe these are supposed to be docking ports. I'm not sure. But if you look through this airlock here, this airlock window, you'll see there's a door outside and a ladder. And the way we open that, because if you try and open this, you really can't go anywhere. So you need to open this first. You'll see. Now, you know, if I want to, I can climb out there. In opening that door, I am assuming that this whole place is depressurized because there's no rush of air when this inner door opens. Which is kind of weird because you can still get in here. I don't know. I really think they should have just had this little section here as the airlock and not bothered with this side door because it just doesn't work well as an airlock, you know? I mean, you've got people trying to sleep here and you're messing around with the airlock. I don't know. Anyway. Door shuts and repressurizes, but yeah. Personally, I mean, put a window there or something, sure. I don't know, or make it deeper, make the airlock come out to there. But that's just my opinion. But you've got this middle section here. Now that is an airlock up there. You know, double doors. Space here. Now I know they're using it for cargo on the floor, but honestly, this would be such a great place for an airlock door at the side. I'm not sure why they don't have it there. Is it... Maybe it's because the wings are there or something on the other side, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, we'll have a look. We'll see what's around the side there next to this upper airlock. We'll take a look in a minute. So let's go through into the main cargo bay. And you can see here that you are gonna get a lot of cargo in here, which is awesome if you're trying to make money in the verse as a trader. Magnetic interlocks on the floor to hold the cargo down. And now you'll notice that on the floor here, turret access. Okay? Because up here, there's a turret, which one of the crew can go into. It doesn't actually fire unless someone's sitting in the captain's chair flying it, because everything's powered off pretty much. Well, the weapons are anyway. So I can't shoot right now. Someone would need to be in the main seat, but you can see it's a pretty good view of the rear and sides. The front is blocked by that part of the ship, but you can still shoot up. Anyway, so that's cool, and again those three displays can be configured to how you want them. Now, so I get out of that turret. This is the main cargo door here for loading and unloading. You can also use it for getting people on and off the ship fast, I guess. You know, you could use this thing as a troop carrier if you had to. Let's go out and we'll take a look at the outside. Okay, so we are EVAing right now. Little spacesuit here. So let's go up. We're going to take a look and see what is adjacent to that docking port, you know. Ah, the guns. The guns. That's what's there. Looks a lot bigger on the inside, doesn't it? But this is that docking port, which is kind of groovy. But you can see right next to it are the main guns. So, yeah, that's why. Almost makes me wish, though, they move the guns forward. You know, like swap the position of this door and those guns. So this whole middle section is a docking area. Because that's the door there, you know. I think we can open it from out here. Yeah. And there's the panel inside. I can actually get in there, but it's a bit tricky. I think I can only close it from the inside. If I hit use on that, it's gonna make me try and climb it. Yep, there you go. See, and I can get in. Just like that. So that whole airlock system doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You know, and the trouble is you can't close this outer door when you're in there because the ladder has to retract into there. So there's no space for you to stand there and close this door. So it really doesn't function like an airlock. You know, as far as I could tell, it's just too shallow. Oh, these guns are awesome, aren't they? But yeah, I really wish they had moved. They need to swap the place of that door and the guns, in my humble opinion. But whatever. This is my first impression. Never seen this ship before. Up close and personal like this. So, nice and shiny as you can see. There's the inside. There's me looking at it. Lovely, lovely detail. I mean, you feel like you're floating here in space above this planet. You know, floating around your ship. It's freaking awesome. Now, in the commercial, for this ship, the engines, you see they're on like a spindle here, like an axis that can rotate. That is supposed to rotate for vertical takeoff and landing. I haven't seen it do that. As you saw earlier, when you hit landing gear, basically feet come out from the bottom. So I don't know if it's just automatically computer controlled as you're coming in, you know, and then it reverts them back to this regular landing position when you're about to touch down. I really don't know. But they've kept that rotational axis, and this strengthening load-bearing structure here, they've kept that. So I'm assuming they're still going to do it. I don't know. Who knows? I've not seen it do it yet. Then again, I've not been around this ship much. This is the first time. There you can see inside the turret. And your little glass bubble. That is where we were sitting earlier. See the chair and everything. Guns. So that's cool. The level of detail is just absolutely amazing. This is a nice ship. I'd say most people consider this a mid-range ship. It's a bit more than a starter ship. You know, it's definitely not a starter ship, but it's certainly not one of the huge ships. This ship's way bigger than this in the game. But it is a very nice ship. And I think for a single player wanting to, you know, be a jack of all trades, bit of fighting or defense while trading. You know, there's also an Explorer variant of this with better sensors and jump point mapping, all kinds of cool stuff. It's a really nice ship. And it will get you into multi-crew, you know, for a pretty good, not too expensive a price. Well, it's a long way down. All right, let's get back in here. Alright, There we go. Let's close her up. Okay. You can imagine this cargo bay, you know, full of cargo. It's going to be pretty awesome. You know, smaller, more cargo here. You'd think that you'd have some evidence of the guns being on either side here. I don't know. It's just me. We need to close that outer door. No, no, no. You see, this is the trouble with these used things. I didn't realize that's what I was doing, and I somehow glitched through that inner door. It's awesome. It just went straight to the animation, didn't it? Okay, come on, up. Just don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh my gosh. I've actually died trying to get in the ship. Because it banged me against the side of the ship so violently when I did that. It actually killed me, which was awesome. Ah, don't collide. Whew. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, you see? I'll try one more time, and then we're going in through the back. Let's try it. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go! Oh, I made it! Sort of half glitched myself back in. Alright. Now let's close that outer door there. That's enough of that nonsense. Alright, so up to the bridge. So you've got a nice skylight there. I do like that. Let's sit down in the commander's chair, captain's chair, whatever you want to call it. Powering everything on.
Systems on.
And we can, you know, you can select the other ships. You can configure. I usually like to have a bit more just shields and weapons. Thrust doesn't really seem to need it so much. Shields, I typically just leave them how they are. They'll sort themselves out there. There, see. Weapons, you basically got those 4 cannons on the side, the tarantulas, 2 on each side. And what do we got there? Some various different missiles. Anyway, what else we got up here? Shields, again there. You can have this display, various different things. Target info. I think this one you can change it. But that was already on. Well, already got shields there. So this, you might want to put this to, say, that one, physical damage. So keep an eye on your shields, physical damage, what target you got selected. It's target information, but no one ever looks at that, honestly. And that's it. This
Shields charge complete.
doesn't seem to do much at the moment. There you go. So shields are fully charged. You can, you know, imagine Buddy sitting there. Would be pretty awesome. So there we go. Gorgeous ship. Let's just have a little fly around, I guess. So the flight model hold on. flight model is very, I guess you might say, very realistic. If you've not played Star Citizen, thrusters only fire when you need to change velocity, so that's why you'll hear them kick in when I change direction, and you'll see the velocity indicator eventually coming to bear. So 4 tarantula guns, which actually I believe you can steer them using this side, which is kind of cool. Or just put them in the middle there if you want to shoot by flying, aim by flying. Doesn't seem to be any place for me to land in this instance, so but you get the idea. It's kind of cool to just be flying through space here. I mean, it's a flight sim, it's a space sim, it's a first-person shooter, you know. We do have weapons. Yeah. But gotta love this game. And this is just the alpha. This isn't anywhere near finished yet, so it's going to be a while, but it's going to be amazing once they've done it.
Systems on.
Alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed this look at the MISC Freelancer. If you're thinking of getting into Star Citizen, this week is a good time to do so, because you will get to try all the different ships. Alright, thanks for watching.